your favorite song makes you cry, it is because it is literally changing your brain chemistry. Research has shown that brain waves will resonate with the beat of music, and that makes your breathing and your heartbeat actually try to match the beat of the song. Now, humans and songbirds are the only two kinds of animals on Earth that this happens to, which means on some fundamental level, we are wired to respond to music.
Music is the most powerful form of sound that we know that affects our emotional state. This is guaranteed to make most of you feel pretty sad if I leave it on. Music is not the only kind of sound, however, which affects your emotions. Natural sound can do that too. Birdsong, for example, is a sound which most people find reassuring. There's a reason for that. Over hundreds of thousands of years, we've learned that when the birds are singing, things are safe. It's when they stop you need to be worried. It's powerful for two reasons. You recognize it fast and you associate it very powerfully. The third way in which sound affects you is cognitively. You can't understand two people talking at once, or in this case, one person talking twice.
To the other one.
You have to choose which me you're going to listen to. We have a very small amount of bandwidth for processing auditory input.
It's been shown that listening to pleasant music boosts your serotonin, which is the brain chemical responsible for good feelings.
Every song you hear your whole life is stored in a part of your long-term memory called the superior temporal gyrus.
Listening to music also engages your hippocampus. Now that's the bit of your brain that handles long-term memory storage. And that's why listening to old songs sometimes brings back memories that you've forgotten. Even somebody with Alzheimer's and dementia can have recovered memories through listening to music. Processing music is one of the few regular daily activities that we participate in that involve both hemispheres of the brain.
In the left hemisphere of the brain, there are two areas that are integral for speech and language interpretation. The right side of the brain processes music just like the other side of the brain processes language and words.
But people who study music tend to use both hemispheres of their brain more, making them better at lateral thinking and creative problem solving.
And yet, the universe is not a silent movie. The universe isn't silent. I'd like to convince you that the universe has a soundtrack. And that soundtrack is played on space itself.
The universe is really just a song. That's why they call it the universe, the one song, and everything is just energy, motion, different vibrations, different frequencies, different movements, and rhythm. The human aura is basically music. If you meet somebody that's calm, that's fortunate enough to practice things that raises his vibration, practice things that expand his consciousness, it's a good chance the music he'll be exuding, his aura energy, it will be harmonious, there'll be melody, you'll feel drawn to it because it just sounds beautiful, you know? Like, damn, I like that guy, he has a good vibe, there's just something about it. Everything is music, guys. On the contrary, I could just be walking and I could see a very negative individual. The music coming off that person's aura might be very chaotic. There's no order. It doesn't have a melody. There's no unison with the sounds. It just sounds like noise. You know? That I'm listening to is basically the same language of my aura. Your aura is a wavelength. Music on the radio, music from your iPod or CD player, that's also a wavelength. That's also a wavelength. That's also a wavelength. That's also a wavelength. That's also a wavelength.
Hey yo, this is Zen Gnarly representing the 717, and you're now in tune to the higher vibes of Free Thinkers Nation Radio. Want to give a special shout out to my queen, your man, for always keeping me motivated and being the best lawful woman she is. Also want to shout out Brenda for holding my music down. Shout out to my nigga Connor spreading my music around the way, good looking on that. Also shout out to my manager Joe. Shout out to a good Cali friend, Motor Soul. Now she shout out to Foolish Genius. Stay tuned, don't forget to keep that one eye open. One eye open, one eye open, one eye open.
One eye open.
Hey yo, what it bees like? Yo, it's FTNR, Free Thinkers Nation Radio. You are now in tune to the higher vibes. You know what I'm saying? It's AsaFoBMP. I'm with the brethren.
Yup, what's going on, people? It's Ace back at it again for another interesting show. We got some live callers today, so get ready for it.
Indeed. Got some real live calls. Got these brothers that was on last season, actually. These real ambitious brothers in the, I think, Pennsylvania area. And, you know what I'm saying, we're on the same higher vibe, like attracts like, you know what I mean? So they're on that same higher vibe, consciousness expanding, you know what I'm saying? And there's some young brothers, they're still in high school. If they're not seniors, they're juniors, you know what I'm saying? So we definitely got some exciting interviewers coming tonight. But what's interesting is the talk we got for y'all. Like, y'all peeped the title, the music forum. Well, I mean, just peep game from the intro. You already know, like, music is more than just sound. Music is more so what rules out. Well, I wouldn't say what rules out, but it's what really harmonizes with our soul. If people can really dig what I'm trying to say.
Mhm. You're right on that. You know, music pretty much is subconscious programming. So, with that being said, like, if you know, just a quick relate to that, when you look at music, when you go to the club, they're going to play music that gets you excited and amped. They're not going to play music that, you know, is dull or dry, that makes you calm. And music pretty much goes hand in hand with emotions almost. So music definitely is essential.
Indeed. Definitely goes hand in hand with emotion. I mean, you pretty much said it. Like, that's why in commercials, or not even commercials, but in scary movies, they make those noises where it's like, or like, you know, I can't really act them out, but the noises that really play on, like, the subtle effects. Like, for example, they'll play a noise where it's like real subtle, and then boom, like a random just crash just comes out of nowhere, and that's where they put the scene where, you know, someone gets killed, or, you know, a dramatic scene happens. Everything is science when it comes to sound.
That is true. That is true, and the people in the hip hop industry definitely know that, because when you look at things like Professor Griff, Public Enemy, KRS-One, Rakim, things like that, you know, back in that time, the people that were listening to it were pretty conscious. You know, Black Power was in, Fight the Power, you know, Afrocentricity was going on. People like Common were big, Mos Def, Talib Kweli, things like that. And around that time, people were more united. And now if you look at it, you know, big artists nowadays, like, you know, Rick Ross, Chief Keef, French Montana, people like that, Tyga, Lil Wayne, their messages don't really have a message. And then when you look at, you know, how it affects things, what's going on in terms of society, there really is no message. It's just stuff happening. There's no real direction or intention of where anything is headed. And, you know, it's real subtle. People say, you know, it's a music game now, but back then it was a movement. And then you could see how now people treat life as a game, and back then it was, you know, afros, you know, fist pumping and all that. You know, not to say that, you know, I dislike music nowadays. You know, I definitely have that righteousness and ratchetness, but, you know, you could see how music definitely influences people.
Yeah, I feel you, man. Music really can create movements. I mean, like how you just explained it with the afros, and that's when people really had self-knowledge and knowledge of self. You know what I'm saying? I mean, look what's going on now. Like, just how you said, thing is just more so chaotic. Like, the new move is just turn up, or just, you know, young, wild, and free, which I can comprehend the fun part. You know, it's always good to have fun, but it's a very unbalanced way of doing it. It's more so to the extremities, you know what I'm saying, to just have people lose themselves and get loose.
Yep. That's why they're always, you know, advertising drinking as well, where drinking makes you kind of lose yourself. There was some quote, I forgot, they were like, when you drink, it gets you trapped in. But when you smoke, it expands you out. And when you think of it, people that do smoke, they tend to have those things where they call it, you know, they're tweaking, or what is the word? Either they're tweaking or you know, just high thoughts or whatever, how they claim, because their mind's expanding. They're thinking of new things, you know, they're thinking of new concepts. Whereas if someone's drunk, it's just slurred, like, yo, dog, yo. It's like you can't, they're not really, like, thinking that well. So it all goes hand in hand, and now, Ciroc and Moet and, all these things are advertising now to kind of have you trapped in to this game that they say it is. So it all goes hand in hand.
Right. I mean, and they definitely know what they're doing. I mean, not even to get off topic, but the alcohol companies teaming up with the artists like Ciroc did with Diddy, or I remember Diddy did something where he endorsed it or something like that. Do you know? Remember what I was? Yeah.
He had like some big. I seen it because I was like, yo, I keep hearing it, I keep seeing it. I'm like, yo, there's definitely some business involved. So I remember I checked it out real quick, and it was just like, he has like, I think it's like Ciroc Management or something. So it's like pretty much breaking bread with all the big artists. So it's like, yo, I'll give you like Ciroc grape, and then you advertise that, and you get like 30% of the proceeds, and I'll give this artist Ciroc coconut, and then they get this amount of proceeds. So it's just distributing power. Because, if an artist says, go drink this or go wear this, most likely people are going to do it. Maybe not right away, but when it's time to, turn up, yeah, it's going to get done. So it's just about that, mass manipulation.
Yo, exactly, man. I mean, that's why they know what they're doing. It's all marketing, but...
Hey, we got a caller, I think, right now, 717. Hello?
Hey, yo,
hello?
Gio.
Yeah, what's up, man?
Yo, what's going on, brother?
Nothing much, man. How you guys doing?
Pretty good. Just chilling.
Yeah, man.
Good to hear.
We was actually just talking about how, music is just so influential. And we mentioned how, like, y'all brothers, when y'all came on last time, how y'all, like, y'all inspired us, man. Like, y'all came with this ambition, mad young, know what I'm saying? Like, I'm pretty sure you guys are, either senior or junior in high school?
Yeah, we seniors. I'm 17.
Yeah, man, that's that fresh new cheese spirit coming up, you know what I'm saying? You should tell us, like, yo, what's been the update ever since then, bro? Like, what y'all brothers been getting into?
Well, me personally, I had a show up in Baltimore, like the previous summer. Well, the summer that just passed, and that was a good experience and stuff. I got to connect with a lot of people, and lately I got to connect with a lot of producers and stuff. And right now I've been working on my tape, trying to like finalize it and stuff and have it perfect.
Oh, okay. That's nice, man. When is actually your new tape is coming out?
I think I'm probably gonna release it sometime in November, but I wouldn't highly use that as a date. I don't really have a release date for it and stuff, but I think I should have it done by November.
Oh, okay, no.
Okay, then.
That's what's up, man. Like,
yeah.
You should tell us, man, like, what is it about music with you? Like, for me, you know what I'm saying? Like, music is just real easy to connect with because I'm really, like, into, like I'm a right brain thinker because I'm a lefty. You know what I'm saying? So I'm more dominant on my right side. So I'm real easy to connect with it. Like, I'm a visual thinker. Like, if I hear music, I can easily, like, visualize, what it is that's playing out in my mind. Like, for you, like, why is it that you're able to connect with music so well?
I'm not really sure. I mean, I always connected with music. I guess I grew around listening to hip-hop a lot. Like, whatever was on TV back then when I was little, that's what I was, like, used to and listened to and stuff, and that just influenced me. I mean, it didn't really influence me to rap, but it was just, like, something I could connect to. I only got, like, influenced, like, probably, like, around the age, like, 12 or 8.
Wow. Okay. Yeah, man. Yo, Ace, we was just saying, like, like how music is real easy to start up movements. You feel me? Like, I remember you were saying you was trying to do something like that with the whole clothing line and all this stuff. Like, you still trying to do that, bro?
Yeah, I'm still trying to do that. I just been researching. I just been taking one step at a time. I don't want to just overwhelm people and just come with a lot of stuff. I think there's a time for everything.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah.
Patience.
Ain't that the truth?
That's why never want to rush things. But I mean,
yeah,
like that's what's really popping. Like peep game, what's going on right now? Like the new movement, like we were just saying before you called in, is like turning up and just getting loose. You know what I'm saying? Just losing yourself in the euphoria or the artificial euphoria through all this like drugs and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like that's just crazy. But I mean, the new vibe that we trying to push, and I see y'all trying to push too, is you know what I'm saying, this higher vibe, is knowledge itself. Like, how did that even come to y'all? Like, was you always like that? You was always into the higher vibe?
I mean, ever since I think around like freshman year, I always like questioned my existence and like religion and stuff. And just one day, I just like really, I did like tons of research though. It was like way before like when I first found out like about the government and stuff. Like the more deeper I went, the more I like found out more stuff. And my uncle kind of like got me into spirituality. I seen he was into that, but he really wouldn't like tell me too much. Like he didn't want to force it upon me, so I would have to like search for things on myself, and whatever applied to me, like I just went along with it.
Oh, true.
It's the best way. That really is the best way when you. I respect that what he did. It made you go out and learn it, so you know it for yourself, rather than him just. You know, he just saying it and he just running with the words. He made you, get that self-knowledge.
Exactly. That's why I try to put in my music. It's not like I forcefully try to put in my music, but it's just like it's part of my lifestyle, so I can't like help to like censor it and like try to dumb down and stuff. Like if people feel it, they feel it, and eventually they'll like constantly listen to it and like they'll like start to get the words and stuff and start to get what I'm trying to say in my songs and stuff and get the message. I mean, I think that's how it was back then. There was like tons of songs where artists would drop mad gems in the songs and people wouldn't understand them until like they constantly listen to them. So that's like the movement I'm trying to push for these listeners out here.
Oh hell yeah, man! I feel that. Like the artists that are out right now who are supposedly doing it, like it's mad funny because one of the homies like labels them as those little guys that talking about that third eye shit, like like what's his name, Absol, the Underachievers. I'm pretty sure you're familiar with these brothers, Zen Gnarly.
Yeah, I'm familiar with them. I'm glad that they're coming up with this stuff. I mean, the stuff they're coming out with right now on the internet and on TV, I don't think people are ready for it yet. I mean, I think people will like start fucking with it and stuff. I mean, I see a lot of people coming into like psychedelics and all that, and I think that's gonna be like all part of the movement, and people are gonna go into that research, and hopefully they follow into the right route.
Oh yeah, man. Information age, that's what's going on right now. Like you said,
it could either the information age, like it either break you or build you into a stronger person and stuff. Because there's a lot of information, and it's really up to you to like decide what's good for you and what's not.
Exactly, man. Building your own
truth.
Go ahead, Zai.
Yeah, I was saying that is definitely the truth. On that note, you were saying with those artists, like they're really trying to bring conscious back in a sense where it can appeal to the masses, but like you said, drop those gems so the people with that eye open can see it. But the ones that aren't really awake yet, or kind of drifting off, will kind of just go over their head or over their eye, better yet. So I think as people get older, hopefully they'll start to catch those gems and put those gems together to realize that there's gold mines out there of information.
Oh yeah, man. Yo, Zen Gnarly, bro, we really appreciate you coming on, bro. Real talk, like brothers like you and other sisters on the same vibe is what really inspired us to keep doing it, because we love collabing with like-minded energy. You feel me?
Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it.
Yo, is there anybody you want to shout out real quick before let you off, or drop some gems in terms of what's coming up soon for the listeners to check out?
I'm working on a video for a song that I've been working on called Celestial. That should be out sometime soon. And What's Up video should come out soon, sometime before my mixtape drops. So you'll definitely get that before that drops. What else? I want to give a quick shout out to my girl, Yamiris. She's probably listening right now. And want to give a shout out to my friend Brenda, Connor, Julius, and my homie Motor Soul, all the way in Cali. Spreading my music over there. That's about it.
Yo, word, bro. Yo, appreciate my brother. Yo, take care, all right?
You too, man. Thank you.
OTEP.
No problem.
Yo, now the transition. Yo, check out Zen Gnarly's track, Celestial Snippet. It's a little quick snippet, know what I mean? Yo, play that, bruh.
Alright.
Slow, move it slow. Let's make love, celestial. Don't let go, move it slow. Let's make love, celestial. Come ride with a young king, yeah. I got the keys to unlocking dreams. Travel to some beautiful scenes, unlocking fantasies. You fucking with a king, you fucking with a winner, When a mind body like that, you gon' have a sinner. No, I got you every way. Your heart is here to stay. It's us over everything. No, I got you with anything. Cause you fucking with a king. You fucking with a winner. Now release your stress and eat that yoni for dinner. Don't let go. Move it slow. Let's make love, celestial. Don't let go. Move it slow. Let's make love, celestial. Don't let go.
Hey, yo, that was pretty smooth, man. This brother, man, his beat is just mad smooth.
I know. Fucking with a king. I respect that message. Definitely respect that message. We just got another live caller in right now. Hello?
Hey, how you guys doing, man?
Hey, yo, what's good, Foolish?
Hey.
Yo, you good, bro?
Yeah, man, I'm just chilling, man, living life, you know how it is.
Yo.
Hey, that's what's up.
Staying healthy.
Yo, that's what's up, man. We're really excited for you to call in because we know that we just talked to your, you know what I'm saying, your partner, Zen Gnarly.
Mm-hmm.
He was just talking about, you know, what he's doing, and, you know, we're definitely, I remember you was telling me about a mixtape you building, A Foolish New Way, something like that?
A Foolish Way, yes.
Yeah, man, yo, expand on that, bro, because that looked really exciting. I remember seeing the thing you sent me. You made the beat with your own mouth, like a beatbox, and shit was mad creative, bro.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
You should definitely tell
actually,
the listeners, like, you know, how's that project coming on? Like, you know, this mixtape and stuff. When's it coming out?
It was going to come out at August 30th, but I completely recalled everything because football was getting real busy. But I'm glad everything happened that way because it's going to be crazy. Like, I'm completely going to redo everything. It's going to be, quality is going to be better. Songs, everything's going to be denser. Lyrics are going to be more dense. I'm talking to every line. You're going to be able to dissect every single word. It's going to be crazy.
Yo, I like that, bro. I really like that. What is today's show actually is real interesting because it's about, like, you'll peep it later if you check it out. Like the intro, we was talking about how, you know, music.
Yeah, you guys were talking about, you know, melanin and stuff like that.
Yeah, I'm glad you hit. But today's intro, we was actually talking about how, like, music affects, like, the brain and, like, you know, how it, you know, connects with us. Like, for you, like, what is it about music with you? Like, how is it that you're able to connect with it so well?
I couldn't live without it. Honestly, you wouldn't see too much of a point in life without music because, I mean, first of all, everything moves off of vibrations. So when you have, like, it's like a vibration stimulant, you know, and it's music is like, I mean, you ask anybody who makes music, a real person who likes music will find it hard to answer. because there's just so many different things to say about music. It's just, I mean, you make a good song, people in Germany could be listening to it. They don't even know what you're saying. But if you make good music, like with good sounds, good vibrations, your voice, everything just sounds good, people will want to listen to it. They don't care what language you speak. They probably wouldn't even know if you might be talking down to them. You might be talking bad about Germans, but they'll still listen to it because they think it sounds good. But
that's deep, bro. That's real deep. When you know you gotta expand a little bit more on the vibrational part, bro. And I like where you was going. What you mean about that?
Well, everybody knows, obviously, everything comes down to a molecule, or at least so they say. But molecules, you're just talking about one little thing it's just there. How does it move? Why do we do things? Anything that we do, anything that has ever happened is resulted in the form of some kind of vibration. Frequencies, higher frequencies, lower frequencies, that we might even, we can't hear, under 20 feet, we can't hear under 20 hertz. Our hearing range is 20 to 20,000. So, we hear music, 20,000 hertz, boom, boom, boom. We hear it, but we don't know what goes on under or over that. That's the kind of stuff like, like melanin. How is melanin produced? Pineal gland, we can't hear it, but everything produces vibrations, which is sound. We just can't hear it. It's
true,
like
man.
molecules,
That's very true, man. I was actually
everything is a vibration.
Indeed, bro. Indeed.
So
dropping
it
gems,
comes
man.
down
Talk
to
about
it,
dropping gems, foolish genius. But real quick, man, we gotta kind of wrap this up short. Unfortunately, we run out of time. You got anybody you trying to shout out before you dip, and let the listeners know where they can holler at you at and what's coming soon?
Hit me up at Smile and Doubt on my Twitter, and Manny the Foolish Genius on Tumblr. Look me up. Just look up Manny Nieves. If you're trying to add me on Facebook, look up Foolish Genius on Facebook if you want to catch my fan page. Anything else you could probably get from those pages. Other than that, just keep yourself posted on my Twitter. Look out for my mixtape, A Foolish Way. There ain't no date yet, but it's going to be worth it.
Yo, word, man. Appreciate you for calling in, man. I hope you progress with this, because we definitely gonna all link soon. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Definitely.
Like, man.
Yo, hold, bro. Peace.
All right, hold up.
Peace. All right. Hey, yo, we got that Foolish Genius track. Yo, play that, bro.
All right.
Mistress who missed us, and the middleman who little sands and listless encryption. He wrote the code, changed the mode, threatened by his death row. And then he held my hand, he begged not to go. Sent to unfabricate the truth by all means. Even with the simple minds, all they do is breathe. Controlled, underrated, ratificated, lone youth. That's a fabricated truth. Even what's cold, the rest is bold. We got pure souls, need to start goals with the Ross rolls. We just loyal foes, I don't hide. Yet I'm someone you can't find. How I rise, I can feel it in my spine. Even with every little thing I've been through, sort of stressful. I continue rhyming these assignments with this pencil. Free souls who need growth and breathe alone. Is to set you with your help and not to see this world just like I mentioned. See when gray won't set me blind. You still wait and test my spine. Rewrite fade and cross the line. Send me on this until drive. See when gray won't set me blind. You still wait and test my spine. Rewrite fade and cross the line. Won't you stay and free my mind? See when gray won't set me blind. You still wait and test my spine. Rewrite fade and cross the line. Set me on this Intel drive. See when gray won't set me blind. You still wait and test my spine. Rewrite fate and cross the line. Won't you say free my guess I'll see you when the chapter ends. When our fate goes, we don't have to mend. Wasting time mentioning mergers. Everyone's lesson from averted attention. You want assertive protection. I breathe through your soul with no control. You seem to fold, moves maybe bold, but I'm thinking that you're gold. I'm saving this occasion for furthermore education. Although our relations are related in variation, distribution, evolution, causing confusion. Absolution, pausing, causing for my amusement. She calls for execution and evolution for revolution. I see retribution for substitution. Can't ever substitute who we are. From afar you see the stars, knowing that we are never apart. Routine we must do. It is here we start. Intel Drive.